What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to Amusement Time. I hope you guys had an awesome Easter weekend. Over the weekend on Easter Sunday, we had an awesome update for Halloween Horror Nights 2025 as we had a new speculation map drop. So you know what? Let's start speculating. Alright guys, we all got a present for Easter if you're a Halloween Horror Nights fan because we got a new speculation map. It doesn't look too different from the older map that we had before, but you know what, there is some changes, so let's dive into it. Okay, starting off with this first one over here. Rumor was that we were gonna have a wrestling house this year. I'm pretty sure it was gonna be was it Uncle Howdy? Is that it? Bray Wyatt's brother? I can't remember exactly. I haven't kept up to date exactly 100% with WWE in the last couple months, but Bray Wyatt back in the day used to have the Wyatt family, so Bray Wyatt's brother, now I'm pretty sure he's going by Uncle Howdy. He has the same kind of Wyatt family situation going on. But then when we see this casket, with the ring, it really makes me think Undertaker. When you see a casket and you see a ring, the first thing that comes to mind, for me at least, is Undertaker. So is it going to be an Undertaker house? For my opinion, I would rather see an Undertaker house. I know that they could do some fun stuff with Uncle Howdy and everything like that, but it probably would have been even better if it was The Fiend, and Bray Wyatt and stuff like that. It probably would have been a more popular house, but the Undertaker does really make sense, just seeing like the Undertaker with the white eyes, and Paul Bearer, just the sight of Paul Bearer alone, he doesn't even need to be even any scarier because he's already scary as it is. He's already scary. I'm afraid of him just looking at his picture, rest in peace. But they could really potentially have an Undertaker house. As we see, it's most likely going to be wrestling, as we could see the three ropes, so I'm guessing wrestling, and I'm guessing Undertaker. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Undertaker? Do you think it's going to be an Uncle Howdy house? We are pretty sure it's going to be a wrestling house, but if it's going to be WWE, I'm hoping Undertaker. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Moving on to this next one in the Parisian Courtyard. What we're most likely going to see here is Monstros 3. Monsters of Latin America, a third house. It will be the trilogy, wrapping up the trilogy of these houses. I really enjoy these houses. They're not the best house, of the event. I think last year Texas Chainsaw Massacre was my favorite, and I was surprisingly enough the weekend I thought that was going to be my least favorite house, and it was my second favorite house. I don't know what it is, but this one has potential to be a really awesome house depending on what Monsters are going to do. The first two were fun. I think the third one will be fun too, so most likely it will be Monsters of Latin America 3. I'm excited for it. And right here in the mummy area, we have what I'm most excited for. If this is really what I think it is going to be and what everybody's thinking it's going to be, it's a guarantee. I'm already going to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood as it is, but this is going to be, I'm buying them the very first day, the moment they drop, and I'm going to be so excited. I might be one of the most excited people there if this is a Terrifier house. Speculation is pointing that this is going to be a Terrifier house. Last year, when we were in line for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, we saw David Howard Thornton in line. I would love to see a Terrifier house for Halloween Horror Nights. It's my number one wish. If there's any house I could hope for this year, it's Terrifier. It would literally blow all the other houses out of the water, and it would be one that I would have to do multiple times. Because last year we had a little bit of extra time, where even afterwards we went and rode Transformers. So this time I'm gonna make sure that I go and hit that house twice because I want to experience it as much as I can. Especially if I'm only there for one night, I have to. But rumor is it's a Terrifier house with these trash bags, and I really hope so because it's my number one hope for Halloween Horror Nights this year. My fingers are crossed. I'm really hoping. Let me know. Do you guys want a Terrifier house? I hope you do because I hope so. I hope there's a Terrifier house. Obviously, all the Terrifier stuff. Okay, moving on up to Soundstage 12. It says unknown. We did have rumors of a film reel earlier. I don't think it was in this spot. I can't remember exactly what location it was. But there was speculation about a Scream house potentially, with Ghostface. Who knows? We don't know if we're going to get a Scream house. Now that we have this house over here, potentially being a Poltergeist house is what I'm thinking. I don't think we're going to get a Scream house, but we still don't know what this unknown house is going to be. Is it going to be a Universal Monsters? They like to do Universal Monsters. Would this be the first year without a Universal Monsters? It might be, Maybe they should give Universal Monsters a little bit of a break, so that way people are more excited for it, when it comes back, but I don't know what they could do. I don't know what the unknown is going to be. I don't know if it'll be Universal Monsters, hopefully whatever it is, if it's an IP, hopefully it'll be something really exciting, or if it's an original house, they can kick butt, because I really love the original houses too, Moving on to Soundstage 15, we have this thumbs up, which a lot of speculation is pointing to Fallout. I've never played Fallout, I've never watched the show, so I do not know anything about Fallout, you know. I wouldn't consider it really horror, you know, but I'm, like I said, I haven't seen the show. Let me know if is there horror elements to it that I don't know about. What do you guys think? Do you think it has the potential to be a Fallout house? I've seen a lot of people speculating that it'd be Fallout, and it does make sense with the thumbs up, you know, but if it is a Fallout, I'm gonna have to say that if it is a Fallout house, I'm gonna have to say it would most likely be my least excited house to go to, just because I don't know anything about Fallout. For all you know, it could kick butt, just like last year, like I said about the Weekend house. That was the one I was looking forward to the least, but it ended up being my second favorite house, you know, because it was so much fun. It was just, there's so much stuff going on. There was so much weird things going on in that house. It was so entertaining, you know, but we never know. Maybe it'll be Fallout, guys. Who knows? Then we have this one here. I'm not sure what it is. It kind of looks like a witch's hat. Wouldn't you guys think? Kind of has like a witch's hat kind of vibe. I don't know. What do you guys think that this house could be? What do you guys think this house can be, you know, with this kind of witch hat kind of looking thing, you know? I have no clue, you know, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think this bad boy will be. Enlighten me, because I have no clue what this one could be. Okay, moving on to the Tram, we have this circus tent looking object. It looks like a circus tent, you know, so are we going to have a circus themed Tram, which I think would be fun, you know? Clowns are already scary no matter what. Are they going to bring Jack back? And is Jack going to host the Tram or take us all on the Tram? That would be awesome. I would love to see Jack on the, you know, with the Tram. No matter what, if it's a circus one, I think it will be entertaining. You know, I really loved the Exterminators 2 years ago more than the Blumhouse last year, you know, but if this one is a circus one, it has potential to be really, really good and really fun, you know, so I can't wait for it. Okay, moving on down to this one. This one is a new one that we have not seen before, but it really, really looks like it's going to be Poltergeist. You know, rumor was that they were going to build a Poltergeist house, and now it's really looking likely. When you see the ghost and the light bulb, when I first saw it, I was like, what could this ghost and a light bulb be? But then the light bulb went off. It's most likely Poltergeist. You know, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is going to be a Poltergeist house? Obviously, we will see more as the houses get built. That's why I love watching channels like Five Fires, so that way you could see the houses get built in the progress, you know, in the process of being built, you know, and you can kind of speculate further and kind of get a feel for what the house is going to look like and see what it is, you know. So shout out to Five Fires. I always watch that channel too. But I really think it's going to be a Poltergeist house. You know, let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? Is it going to be Poltergeist? You know, do you guys think so? I really think so. Moving on to this final house down here, we have this security camera looking thing. You know, for a longest time, there's been rumors and speculation of Five Nights at Freddy's coming to Halloween Horror Nights. You know, it never came into fruition because, you know, rumors, I think it said, people are saying that the owners of the Five Nights at Freddy's IP, you know, usually can't come to terms, you know, with Universal and stuff like that. I don't know. It's all hearsay. I'm just passing on the grapevine. You know, it's not like I know. But if they can really work something out to where it's a Five Nights at Freddy's house, I know it'll be popular. If they can really make a Five Nights at Freddy's house happen, people will be excited. I personally am not excited for a Five Nights at Freddy's house, just because I never played the game. I never really got into it. That's more like stuff like my son. He loved Five Nights at Freddy's. He'd probably be excited for it. I don't know, you know, but he'd probably be more excited for Terrifier as well. But if there's a Five Nights at Freddy's house, I know tons of people are going to love it. People have been hoping for it. People have been wishing for it, wanting it. So if there's a Five Nights at Freddy's house, it will most likely be popular. It might be the most popular of the whole thing besides Terrifier. If they do Terrifier and they do Five Nights at Freddy's, those two are going to be the most popular houses, we already know, guaranteed. You know, so prepare and plan accordingly, because you know that you're going to have to get to Terrifier and you're going to have to get to Five Nights at Freddy's and kind of prioritize those bad boys, or be prepared to stand in line. I know we go on opening night, so opening night it's a little bit different because there's not as many people there. It's not a weekend, you know. They want to, you know, everything seems really good, but if you have a plan, you can kind of get as much done as possible. Last year we were able to hit every single house on opening night, you know, end the Terror Tram, hit all the scare zones. We were able to do everything we wanted, you know, every single house, Terror Tram, scare zones, everything, you know. So I'm hoping that this year we could do the exact same thing, you know, especially because I want to double up on Terrifier. If it is a Terrifier house, I want to double up for sure, you know. But just like I said, if there's a Terrifier house and there's a Five Nights at Freddy's house, definitely plan accordingly, because they're going to be the busiest houses. Unless, well, who knows what this unknown is going to be up here. You know, unless this unknown is really, really cool, that could be a good one too, you know. But Poltergeist will probably be, you know, a big one too. But definitely Terrifier and Five Nights at Freddy's, if those two come to fruition and are actually at Halloween Horror Nights, those two are going to be packed. So plan accordingly and make sure you're ready to stand in line, guys, because those are going to be popping. But like I said, I am most excited for Terrifier. I really hope that they have a Terrifier house. It would be so freaking awesome, you know, because they have the Terrifier house, and then we do Halloween Horror Nights, and then right when we come back at the end of September, there's Morgan Crypt Horror Fest here in Albuquerque, to where we can meet the whole Terrifier cast and crew. It'll be awesome. So fingers crossed it's a Terrifier house, you know, and we'll take you with us, you know, so that way you can see everything there at HHN, and you can see everything at Morgan Crypt Horror Fest. If you're a Terrifier fan, we'll take you with us and we'll vlog it. Okay, guys? But let me know what you think about the speculation map. What are your guesses? What are you speculating? Do you guys think this is Poltergeist? Do you think we're going to get the Terrifier in the Five Nights at Freddy's house? Is this going to be an Undertaker house? It looks like for sure we're getting a wrestling house, but is it going to be the Undertaker? I know, I'm excited. It's one of the funnest events, and I can't wait for Halloween Horror Nights, and I hope to see you guys there. Alright guys, let me know your speculation. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this new speculation map and what houses you guys are hoping for. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you like this video, do me a favor, click that like button, click that subscribe button, come and hang out with us more often. We'll take you with us to Halloween Horror Nights. We'll take you with us to Morgan Crypt Horror Fest, a whole bunch of fun places, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and until next time, I will see you guys later.